Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please get down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be talking Jets. All right, we'll be discussing the roster, the Jets continuing to search for a quarterback, a whole bunch of stuff that's going on that could affect the team. All right, so call in. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. So with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about Derek Carr meeting with the New Orlean Saints. Oh boy. All right. Oh boy. This could, throw a monkey wrench in some of the Jets' options here. Okay. Now, keep in mind, to this point, as I am filming this video, right, as I'm talking to you folks, there has not been an official trade announced between the Raiders and the Saints for Derek Carr. But the Raiders have allowed Carr to go meet with the Saints in a hopes that he will be able to facilitate a trade, and they've allowed him to go over there and speak with them about possible compensation and all of those things, to try to help facilitate a trade between the Raiders and the Saints. But again, to this point that I am filming this, there has not been an official trade out, okay? Now, we all know the situation with the Raiders and Carr. He's done there, okay? He's done, all right? We know he was sent home. He was benched this year by the coach of the Raiders. He ended up parting with the team and actually going home in a really strange situation where they said they wanted him just away from the team so he wouldn't be a distraction while he was benched, whatever. It's clear as day that they're ready to move on from him. He's ready to move on from them as well. He made a public joke about moving on from the Raiders during a recent skills competition that he was in. He did a really good job at a skills competition recently, and a commentator for the event came up to him there. They're on TV. And they say, Derek Carr, man, you looked amazing there. We've never seen you so hot. And he responded, yeah, that's probably why I'm going to go. He said, yeah, that's probably why I'm be going to another team next season. And it was like, wow. He's also come out and publicly talked about moving on from the team as well. He did recently say that he doesn't care how it gets done. He knows, it's over. He doesn't care if he is, released or if where he's traded or what happens. Now, keep in mind, he also spoke on the power that he has because he does have a no trade clause in his contract, which is a big hump to get over. That's why the Raiders just can't send him anywhere, because if he don't want to go there, he'll just say, I'm not going, and then trade's done because he does have a no trade clause in his contract. So they're allowing him to just go seek trade partners, just go to a team that you want to go to and see if you'll be able, to sway them into making a move for you. Now, there's also other reports coming out as well about what the Raiders would want to seek in compensation for Derek Carr in a trade for teams that are interested. According to reports, the price for Derek Carr at this point is a third-round pick. That's what the Raiders want. They want a third-round pick. I would guess they want a little bit, maybe a later-round pick as well, to pair with that third-round pick. But right now, the asking price is just, please give us a third-rounder, okay? Give us a third-rounder for Derek Carr. Now, again, Carr's in an interesting situation because not only does he have a no-trade clause, but February 15th is the date that they have to, move Carr. They have to move him before February 15th, because if they don't, Derek Carr is making $40.4 million this season, and if they don't move him before the 15th, that $40.4 million, a lot of it becomes fully guaranteed for the Raiders, and they don't want to have nothing to do with that. Okay? They don't want to have nothing to do with that. So they're trying to get him out of here. And we all know the 15th is right around the corner. That's why it's so interesting with the Jets to see if, the Jets act or move on some things. Now, with the 15th around the corner, there's been a lot of speculation, and it's pretty much, if they cannot trade Derek Carr, if they cannot find a team that's going to be willing to give them the compensation that they're asking for, they're probably, more than likely, absolutely, going to end up releasing him. That's what it is, and he's talked about it as well, that he doesn't care if he does get released. It doesn't matter, because he's going to make the right decision for his family, right? Now, the thing is that if he does get released, it's going to be very interesting to see if the Jets jump into that pool as well. All right. Now, again, he's just met with the Saints at this point. There's no trade official as I'm filming this. Let's see if he ends up meeting with the Jets maybe in a couple days before the 15th. That's going to be interesting to see if he does. If he doesn't and he does get released, then my question becomes, okay, will the Jets then hop into that bidding war? It's going to be very telling to see where the Jets stand, right? A lot of reports already have us basically going after Aaron Rodgers full tilt, okay? There's even players, Sauce Gardner being one of them, that has kind of trolled and talked about the idea and the possibility of Aaron Rodgers becoming a New York Jet. He said recently in an interview live, all right, that he knows a little something about something when it comes to Aaron Rodgers, which leads you to believe that, the New York Jets front office is probably as all in on Aaron Rodgers as a lot of people are reporting. But the big question becomes, if Carr becomes a free agent, will the Jets jump into that pool to see if they can acquire him? Because then at that point, you don't have to give up any capital for the guy right now, in my mind, that is probably the number 2 option for the New York Jets when it comes to quarterbacks here. At least in my personal opinion, Aaron Rodgers clearly is here, but Derek Carr is right there, right under him as far as options to solve the New York Jets quarterback issue this offseason. He's got it all. Okay, he can throw the ball, multiple 4,000-yard seasons. Derek Carr would come in statistically. The second, if the Jets were to grab him, the second he'd be in the building, he would statistically be one of the best quarterbacks the New York Jets have had in franchise history, okay? And he could come here and raise this offense just enough for us to really be competing at the next level. But the question becomes, will the New York Jets jump into that bidding war? Because the price that will come with Derek Carr, and I know a lot of people want to blow him off and just say, there's a lot of Jets fans that think he sucks. Let me tell you something. A guy of the ilk of Derek Carr can get paid in this league for real as a free agent, as a quarterback in this league, the numbers can go super north with him. So we'll see. All right, so comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about this situation? Do you think the Jets should hop in right now and trade for him? If it's just a 3rd-round pick, give me your thoughts. Or do you want to see the New York Jets take their chances if he becomes a free agent? Give me your thoughts. Comment down below. Let's go back and forth. You folks have a good one. Peace.